Welcome to the Kendi and Raybo podcast, episode 21, recorded in Kendi's box room.
So anyway, then I said to him, no, sure, it's an alpaca farm. Oh, we're recording this, sorry. Oh. Sorry, that's just something I was telling Raybo there. Sorry about that. Hi guys, welcome to episode 21 of the Kendi and Raybo podcast.
Jeez, you're in flying form.
Well, that's what it'd be like if I was pretending I gave a shite. Hi guys, welcome. Kendi and Raybo episode 21 is here.
All the singing.
You know,
Yeah.
If we had any professionalism about us, that's what we'd be sounding like. Do you know what I mean?
We normally started like, well, we're going. Right.
Yeah.
So,
But we should be going. Okay, on today's agenda.
that is, yeah, we could do it pure professional.
Fuck that, do the pure professional. That's straight out the window. I don't give a shit about professionalism.
Right.
It don't faze me. I have a professional bone in my body.
To start with, just for preparation, you were talking there before we started recording and you told that fabulous story. You talked about
I can't say it again.
It just wouldn't be right to go telling that
No,
story again. You
no.
wouldn't have the same buzz.
No, no.
Plus, I'd have heard it. So,
Yeah, shit.
You were saying about your preparation
Yeah.
for podcasts. What does it involve? It's a cup of tea.
Yeah, a cup of tea.
Yeah,
And-
and,
and-
one tremendous pull of that vapour.
Yeah, a massive one to get me through 40 minutes. does wonders for me.
I've been finding lately that a lot of the editing I have to do
Yeah.
on the podcast is to try and edit out all the stomach noises that my stomach has been making.
I know.
So I have to the little burps that
Yeah.
happen, and I'd have to chop them out. Otherwise, I'd sound like a very sick man.
You know, I've stopped addressing them.
Yeah, yeah.
Because,
At the very start, like, oh, mother of God.
yeah, that's all gone now.
Yeah, you're just used to me now.
And I get them in my
Oh,
headphones.
you hear them really loud. By
Yeah.
the way, Mark has headphones, and I don't have headphones.
Yeah.
So every time I make a little burp, it comes through massive loud. And
Yeah.
you're,
I get a big stereo burp. Left and right job.
oh, no. But I think I've got to the bottom of it.
Go on.
I figured out what's causing the burps.
Go on.
Feckin' orange juice.
You're talking about orange juice and heartburn, Ray. It's like you just came upon an epiphany there. Like,
It's kind of, but a very, very horrible
orange
epiphany.
juice is the most citrusy, sugary drink.
Oh, jeez.
No wonder it gives you heartburn.
I do like the Tropicana Smooth.
Oh, I do enjoy the Tropicana Smooth myself, Ray.
I was an innocent man there for a while.
You were what?
I was an innocent sort of a young fella.
Oh, you went down innocent. The big innocent head in you.
Big innocent head in me, yeah.
The innocent orange juice is innocent. It's
It is-
shite.
I liked it. And then I kind of tore into the Tropicana one day. There was no innocent at the shop. Now I'm a no orange juice sort of fella.
Yeah, you're going for the plain water,
Well, now my whole breakfast routine is up in the air.
which is mad for you.
Because Rice Krispies was fine, as dry and all as they were, with the orange juice. Because at least then there was a bit of variety and a bit of taste in it.
Right.
But eating a bowl of Rice Krispies and a glass of water, you might as well be out in Loch Derg.
Why, why don't you just eat the Rice Krispies on the road?
What do you mean?
No drink at all.
What do you mean no drink?
Sure, aren't you drinking milk?
There isn't a meal I can have without a drink.
Yeah, I'm kind of similar to you. I have to say, I get that too. And if I'm just parched,
Right.
and the Lucas has gone up to 3:30 in the pub, I do go, I have to ration this thing now. I have to take a cold baby so often.
Oh no.
Do you know, you'll be rationing the drink to go with the meal. That's the height of shite talk. So,
Oh, episode 21, lads.
episode 21, we hit the milestone last week. Episode 20, it went down well, Ray. People were enjoying the animals.
Well, I don't know that anyone enjoyed them as much as me and you did, in fairness.
We do have video clips that we might release of us handling them. We just haven't got around to it. So we're tremendous busy, us two.
Since Anya left,
Yeah.
we've had no one in the office, no one doing the kind of day-to-day jobs that we
Yeah.
require done like.
It's a bloody nightmare, man. Doing it all ourselves.
So, have you any news, Mark? Because something happened this week in that I cut you out of my life.
Yeah, why?
I was having a very eventful week.
Yeah.
And I purposely told you nothing.
Yeah.
And I saved every bit of it for today.
I know, but so it's Sunday afternoon, and I rang you on Friday night, and I said we were going recording tomorrow, which would have been Saturday.
Yeah.
And you said, no, I have something to do. I said, what are you doing? He said, I can't tell you.
Yeah.
I said, it's got fair bad now when we actually can't have a conversation.
The hour and a half that we would record on a weekly basis will be the crux of our friendship from now on.
Yeah, that's it. Like,
That's
we
it.
we don't talk otherwise. Then. We used to talk every day, Ray. I remember those now.
What an awful way to go. Anyway, well, I suppose we'll see now. Does this bear fruit?
Go on.
Where do I start?
Start away with at the start.
At the start.
Yeah, go back to the start.
Back to the start. back to the start. Right, well, I will go back to the start. The start was remember back in Krakow?
I remember back in Krakow, yeah. When you went to Krakow.
When I went to Krakow, I was really enjoying the wee bed. And I came home then and I didn't like my own bed.
You didn't tell me that, though.
I did. Remember I said the bed was class and I said I was going to buy a new mattress.
Oh, did you say that?
Don't make me replay one of the back episodes to you now. To remind you we had this conversation.
The amount of shit that we talk about, how can I keep it all in my head?
Fair enough, anyway. So I ordered the mattress.
Oh, you got a new mattress?
No, it came in during the week. Oh. Now, I have to give a big shout out here to where it came into.
Mattress Mick.
No, not bigmickey.ie. Which are the finest purveyors of all type of bedding and furniture outside Newton Forbes on the way to Longford. Bigmickey.ie for all your bedroom needs.
The best piece of advertising. As you're driving down the N4, a big sign that says Big Mickey on it. Unbelievable.
I know, and he specialises in bedroom stuff.
I'm sure, of course, there was the Big Mickey on him.
Anyway. They came in this week to Castle David Furniture above there in the retail park up in Sligo. I went out of work on Tuesday evening like a bat out of hell, scraping together the few pound I had to try and pay off the rest of it because I was mad to sleep on this yoke.
Right.
Because I'd built it up in my head, 3 weeks waiting for the bloody thing.
Yeah.
I had purchased a king size kind of a memory foam, half bed, half memory foam.
A hybrid.
Yeah. I bought a hybrid mattress.
A hybrid.
Eco-friendly, you know.
Oh, yeah.
And it came in Tuesday night and I went and I collected it and I first cracked with them and thrown it into the back of the van.
Right.
So I got back to the house then and poor old Emer came home from her course below in Galway and she was in no humour for hitting an old mattress up a staircase.
Right.
I got her on the bottom of the mattress and I took the top. And of course I didn't realise that was the heavy bit. So poor old Emer was down the bottom struggling.
Will you push it, Emer, will you? Will you put your shoulder into it?
So we got up anyway, up to the top of the stairs, and we got it out of the layers of bags. And in the middle of the layers of bags was a little note saying, please don't use a Stanley knife to open this. And for me, baiting away with a Stanley knife, I was just thinking they should put that in the front of the packaging as opposed to putting it halfway in. Do you know, you've already meshed it up. Anyway, the way the mattresses are coming now, they are vacuum packed. So when you get a mattress, it's in like a roll.
Go away.
Yeah. So when you take it out of the bag, no, that's just the way. They just suck all the air out of them in the factory. I got it up to the bedroom, and I threw it up on the bed, and I slit open the last layer of plastic. And as soon as you slit open the last layer of plastic, all of a sudden she starts inflating.
Oh yeah.
So I got the plastic off real fast, and I was watching this majestic lump of a mattress spring to life in my bedroom.
Yeah.
And then, as it sprang to life, it seemed a small bit bigger than I thought it'd be. I never had a king-size bed at all.
Yeah.
I was a man that would buy king-size sheets.
Yes.
But I never had a king-size bed. I had a double bed, in fact.
Oh, no.
And now I had a king-size mattress on top of me double bed.
Oh, no.
Frame. And the bottom of it sticking out the end over the end of the bed. It's amazing what 6 inches means in the bedroom business.
It goes a long way, 6 inches.
It goes a long way down 6 inches, right over the end of the bed, lad. So Emer's sitting there, kind of looking at this monstrosity up in the room. You can't even get it around the side of the bed. Yeah. That room would be massive. So you couldn't even get it around the side of the bed.
But you had it opened and devacuumed.
I had it opened and everything. So I was just resigning myself to the fact that, all right, this is it now. I'm stuck with a king-size mattress. I now need to go look at a king-size base. Yeah. Basically, I had to hoosh it off the bed again.
Oh, yeah, I was going to say, you didn't sleep on it, did you?
Not at all. No. No.
But you still have it. You didn't bring it back or anything like that.
Well, this is the thing. Rang them the following morning.
Yeah.
And they said they could switch it for me. So they switched it for me for the double bed, yeah.
Did you not get a taste of what it could be like in the room?
Yeah, we obviously lied in it for a second. But it was class.
In the old house that me and Nick used to live in, we had a king-size bed, right?
Right.
And it was absolutely tremendous. I wouldn't see her at night.
You wouldn't even know she was there.
No, I wouldn't know she was there at all, right? It was, and we didn't know how good we had it, Ray.
Oh, sure, stop.
Because we moved into this house and it's only a double bed in this house. And her arse, man. Doesn't matter where I go on the bed, I can't get away from her arse. It's touching me somewhere along the way. And are you happy with the double mattress?
Oh, Jaxie.
Just if I had a king-size mattress, I'd be going, no, I don't want the double size again.
No, it wasn't feasible. Like, I couldn't get round the side of my bed. I had to get on the bed from the bottom and crawl up.
Crawl up the top.
You know, I'd have to get new lockers. I'd have to build out into Sean O'Reilly's room. Sean O'Reilly's room, I have to knock the wall.
You'd have an open plan bedroom so everyone's sleeping like Big Brother.
I'd tell Sean, I said, Sean, I need 6 or 8 inches out of your room.
Oh.
So we're going to do a bit of building work now.
Don't be asking Sean O'Reilly for 6 or 8 inches, boy. He couldn't give it to you. He hadn't got it.
Pure Calvin.
He has about 4, I'd say he could give you. That's all he could give you.
His room was really small, all right.
His room? Oh, yeah. Sorry. I got lost in that.
That's all right there now. So that was the crack with the bed. Bed's lovely now.
Yeah, you're enjoying it since?
I'm enjoying it since.
You're enjoying the hybrid. You let your own Prius a bed, so.
That's exactly it, yeah. She'd go 10 or 15 years now without having to fill her up. What's the story with Tog and duvets?
Oh, I don't know.
I'm currently rocking a 10.5 Tog.
Oh, you're going, wait, man, you want to get up? 10.5.
But that's 13.5 is the winter Tog.
Yeah, the winter Tog.
You know, a 10.5 would be kind of autumnal Tog. And then there's a 4.5 Tog. So you can't, they're the three Togs that I'm aware of.
I think you can go in between those.
I've never seen anything between 4.5 and 10.5.
Right, okay.
So I'm saying to myself, why isn't there something between 4. Where did they go 4.5 to begin with?
I know, yeah. I don't even know what Tog is. What kind of measurement is Tog? Like?
Yeah, I've never heard it. Is it an English measurement? Is it a metric measurement?
Yep.
Is it an imperial?
But like a 13.5 says something about you.
Is it cold?
No, it says.
Do you like to be cozy?
Yeah, because they're more expensive.
Oh, is that what it is?
So you go, we got 13.5 Tog.
No, I never thought of that.
Huh? Did I ever tell you this just shows you how, certain things mean a lot to certain people. Mm-hmm. Like me and you go into a place and we go, geez, that's a Martin guitar. And we kind of go, oh, geez, nice yoke.
Yeah, or that's a Fender Telecaster.
Right? We got a fella into the house one time to try and fix the heating. Mm-hmm. And he landed into the living room and he said, whoa, double rad.
A what?
A double rad.
Radiator.
He came in and he went, whoa, double rad. He couldn't believe it. He was like, geez, that's some York now. I had the double radiator, He was super excited. It just shows you it's different. But a 13.5 Tog rate, that's where you go,
no, so you call that a value thing?
I'd say that fella knows what he's at by. That fella's making pounds.
No. See, I grew up in a 13.5 Tog, and many summers went by where I complained about being just hot and waking up scratching the fucking legs of myself with the heat.
Yeah. And
then eventually I discovered that there was lighter duvets that you could get.
Yeah.
And then we went down to the 4.5 Tog, but the 4.5 Tog is only good for about 2 months of the year because after that then you're perished.
I've seen 4.5 Togs. Not in them.
I like the 10.5.
Do you think that's a good
middle ground? There'd be the odd
ground?
night where you'd be a bit cold, but you get over it.
That's the just right. That's
just
the just right Tog. Yeah.
I'd like to think that everybody out there should look into getting a 10.5 Tog duvet.
I don't know. I'd say go up to 13.5. You'd be laughed at. You'd be laughed at if you don't have the 13.5.
I especially needed it last night.
Tell me why you especially needed it last night.
I went to Emer's nephew's 5th birthday party yesterday.
Okay.
And they had it.
Your weekends are way different to mine, man. Can I just say that?
And they had 2 monstrous bouncing castles.
Savage.
It was marvellous.
Yeah.
So I landed in at about 2:45 because I was late from the thing I was doing earlier in the morning, which I'll get on to in a second.
Oh, dear Ray, you're full to the brim. You're bursting at the seams.
I got in anyway, and I was chatting one of Emer's relations.
Right.
And we were marvelling at the massive size of these bouncing castles and watching the kids having a fierce time on them.
Yeah.
And I instantly said, will we have a go?
Of course you did. You love Bouncy Castles.
I love Bouncy Castles. So he was, Declan, got a shout out to Declan there. Declan was adamant that wouldn't be right for us to get up in the bouncing castle. And then about 2 minutes later, he changed his mind. And he went, come on, so we'll have a go. So shoes off, jacket off, 3, 2, 1, go. So we barreled into this big, long bouncing castle. It was like a crocodile from end to end. So we barreled it, and there was loads.
Which side did you come in? Up?
Oh, up his arse. Oh yeah, up his arse, out his mouth. Yeah. I suppose I didn't think of the relevance of that.
Yeah.
But there was obstacles and stuff in it. There was like loads of things sticking in your way and you had to get through stuff and over ramps and everything. But me and Declan anyway, now he fell at the first set of obstacles.
Right.
And I trampled over him. And then I hit the first obstacle and then I think I hurt myself.
Right.
But I didn't notice I'd hurt myself until I got to the next obstacle.
The adrenaline pulled you through.
The adrenaline pulled me through the next obstacle, over the big yoke, and toward the end then I had an just fall down the far side, out the mouth, and then I realised that I'd severely damaged my knee.
Oh, did you injure yourself?
I won the race.
Good man.
And I bet Declan.
I think I saw it in Sky Sports, right? Yeah, I think it just came up right.
Declan's wife was absolutely disgusted that he lost to me. Right. But there's me lying in pure agony, and now I'm limping. I mean, he's fooked.
Yeah, like Declan's wife, she was looking to the 2 men pitted now against each other.
Yeah.
My fella's going to go out and do it. It was called Man Decky. But she was pretending she didn't care too much until she saw the 2 of you go up a crocodile's arse.
She was disgusted.
And she was saying, my fella's going to come out first.
Yeah.
And they were watching them out.
Yeah. And I was not the favourite.
No.
Declan would be fitter than me.
Yeah.
He'd be half the man I am.
Yeah, and then you come out about and she's going, Decky, you bollocks, man.
She was thick, I'd say, for a good 20 minutes after.
Oh, he got nothing, I'd say, for the week.
I'd say he got the right bait when he got home then. Yeah.
Oh, you got the back of the ring hand, I tell you.
So I was out of action last night now, no dancing, nothing.
And come here, tell me this much now. Are you still in pain with the knee?
Yes.
Because you wouldn't be used to the old sports injury.
No, I wouldn't.
Yeah, is that your first ever sporting injury?
No, I had a couple of sports. I haven't twisted the knee before.
Right.
So this is new.
And you do damage, you
I
did?
have the Voltarol put on it.
Oh,
and
yeah.
I've been keeping it up. And I didn't go dancing last night. I was mad for pints last night. Couldn't go dancing.
You didn't go dancing at all?
Couldn't go to anything.
I did a thing called the hip flexor.
What's that?
Right? Tis a part above your quad. I thought it was my quad.
Right.
First I was calling it my fucking hamstring.
Right.
It just shows you how little I know about anything. I was saying my hamstring's at me and stretching out my quad.
Yeah.
Anyway, it turns out it's the hip flexor, eh? Says
Right.
I'm not giving fucking 10 fivers or 12 fivers to a physio. Right? They can go and shite.
Yeah.
Because I'm not exactly Usain Bolt, like.
Yeah.
So I got one of those rollers. You know the foam rollers?
Yes, another one. We had one in the house.
Foam me arse, man. It's like a rock roller. For anyone out there who has one, I can see the benefit maybe when I play. But the agony that brings when you're rolling a bad muscle on it. Oh my Christ. I can't believe when I do it that I'm getting fixed. This can't be fixing me.
But is it fixing you? Is
I
the
don't
question,
know.
like?
I'm in agony. I'm nearly crying. I'm nearly crying rolling this fucking yoke over me leg.
And all it is like just a big version of a toilet roll inside.
Yeah.
With rubber spokes in it.
Oh.
Will we go with the beers?
We'll go with the beers, Ray. It's probably time enough, yeah. with the beers, I'd say.
Time enough. Today I got brew.
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 Right, brew.
Oh, that's what it is. You got a bit of brew.
So for you I got a brew from the Brew Brewing Company. Irish Craft Red Ale.
Oh, lovely.
And she called Rua.
Rua. Brewer.
And I got me a Brew Brewery Lager.
Just going to check the date.
Yeah.
You're not going to believe this.
You're joking me. You're joking me. You're joking me. Don't tell me that's out of date. It couldn't be out of date.
April 2018.
Ah, for the love of God.
I don't believe it! I don't believe it. That is staggering. Isn't that absolutely staggering?
I didn't even check it.
Oh my God. Here's the thing. We got another out-of-date beer from the same place that we got an out-of-date beer from before. Now, if you want to go back and check, you could. But I have to go down and say that because that is crazy.
That's bad, like.
That is crazy.
I did the full shop as well, so I'll have to check the rest of the stuff in the bag as well.
Ray,
Cheers.
it's a best before. That's the only thing.
Yeah,
Cheers. Ray.
Cheers. It's probably still sound. The big
It's probably still sound.
The big
It's-
foamy head in it.
It's 6 months out, Ray. Look at it. It's after getting ice cream on the top of you. Forget about it. Be
It's
all
alright,
right.
be grand.
I'm going to drink.
Launch it, Jaxie.
Oh,
It's not nice, is it?
Jesus. I'd have to get a drink downstairs. I can't drink that.
You will.
That's gone pure
Oh,
sour.
is it there, Jaxie?
We're going to take a quick break. Kendy's going to get a little drink for himself downstairs. Thank you. Come back in a little bit. Thank you. Bye. All right, so I'm after finding just the oak. We found the poacher's pale ale from last week.
And we can open it now because there's no birds in the room.
Yeah, we wouldn't drink it in front of the birds in case they get onto us on Twitter. Oh Jesus Christ above amazing.
It's like
Look
a
at
bottle.
this!
It's like a bottle of champagne.
The state of the place now.
And you after cleaning the top of the flight
Oh,
case
man.
from the birds last week. Now that's karma.
Oh, boogie, boogie, boogie. That's what I always sing when I'm cleaning. Oh, boogie, boogie, boogie.
Is that what you actually sing?
Oh, boogie, boogie, boogie. Oh, boogie, boogie, boogie. Whenever I'm wiping. Only when I'm wiping.
You actually sing that?
Yeah, so I get the vigorous wipe going. Oh, boogie, boogie, boogie. Oh, boogie, boogie, boogie.
Is it Bucky or Buggy?
Bucky?
Bucky is in
Yeah.
Buckfast.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, yeah, I like Buckfast.
Yeah.
It's in double labels when you're one. The
Oh.
mother. When the mother is cleaning, she's singing that.
Is that what you...
Oh, boogie, boogie, boogie.
It's lovely there now. That
boogie.
flight case is after getting 2 cleans today now.
Oh, yeah. Now, the Poacher's Pale Ale and the Brew.
Yeah.
No,
Sláinte.
Sláinte. I'm going to the second round. I'm going to drink this now.
Yeah.
I'd nearly be tempted to check the fucking date this now as well. Oh,
Do you want to know what I was at yesterday morning?
I'd love to, yeah, Ray. Tell me all about it because you wouldn't tell me the last day. So
No. Yesterday morning, I attended the first of 5 classes in stand-up comedy.
What? What?
Paul Cunningham, a DJ here from town, tagged me in an advertisement for the Doc Arts Centre in Carrick-on-Shannon for a stand-up comedy course that goes on for 5 weeks, Saturday morning.
And you get 30 quid on top of the dole job, is it? Huh?
So it's basically it's half 10 to half 1 every Saturday, and my Saturday mornings were very underdeveloped because I mostly spent them in the bed.
Yeah.
So I was thinking I have a window on a Saturday morning, I could do that.
Yeah.
But I didn't think of doing it when he tagged me. I kind of had a chuckle at it and went, yeah, great.
Yeah.
And then Thursday evening I was looking on the Facebook and I says to myself, this thing is after coming up again, one place left. And then I went, do you know something? I might get something out of it for the hour podcast.
Great, Ray. Look, before you go any further, stand-up comedy is the most daunting idea in the world because everyone, the second you do it, you say, I have some neck thinking I could be a stand-up comedian.
Yeah.
What a dickhead I am.
I don't think I could be a stand-up comedian.
No, but
my mother thinks I could be a stand-up comedian.
Your mother is a stand-up comedian.
My mother does watch Brendan Grace. And she thinks he's class.
He
and
is
she says,
unreal.
You could do that. Ray, you could do that. You could be that fella.
And Michael's in the corner saying, will you shut up?
Shut up, Carmel. He can't.
He's tried enough stuff at this stage. He tried it all.
How much did this cost? Come here anyway. And it costs €100.
Per class?
No, €100 for the 5 weeks.
That's marvellous.
Yeah. And it's done by a lady called Sharon Mannion. And she did stuff like Republic Italia and all that.
Oh,
and
go away.
She'd be a comedian herself.
And how many of you were there?
Now, this is the thing. So
Right.
I signed up for a Thursday night and I said, Jesus, what am I after doing?
It was one place left. You the only one.
Oh, the worst thing was when I got in there, as people were talking about it, another lady up the way from me, she says, oh, when I seen the Facebook post saying there was one place left, I signed up to it. And I was thinking, I signed up to it.
It was a marketing gig.
Yeah.
Oh, that's brilliant. Oh, she caught you all. Oh.
There was probably 2 people signed up on Thursday evening. She put up one place left and everybody just barreled in.
The second she put that post out there, was one place left. From the second she started. So everyone booked it on the thing. I better get that last place.
It seems to be an emotional thing that if you think that you're just, there's a chance you might miss this.
You think it's like divine intervention. You're like, it has to be me then.
And it just come up naturally on my news feed.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden I went, and I was in the bed.
Yeah.
I was going to sleep.
Yeah.
And I was thinking, oh, to hell with it. Will I give it a go?
Yeah.
Because one thing I don't do, and this is now, I suppose, more the technical aspect behind this.
Yeah.
Like, I'd be tipping around all week writing stuff down.
Yeah.
Stuff that had happened in the week. That
I don't.
You don't.
Never.
Which is great, because you have the talent in off the cuff
No,
stuff.
it's just I couldn't be arsed.
Well, I can't remember stuff. When I sit here on a weekend, I can't remember stuff at all.
Yeah.
So I said to myself, if I go to this thing and it teaches me how to write stuff down better,
Yeah.
then I'd be delighted. Now, the only problem with it is at the end of the 5 weeks, you have to get up in front of the class, just the class, and do a 5-minute skit.
No way. That's Ray, please tell me people can go to that. I would love to see you do stand-up comedy.
No way.
I'd love
Thank God now it's only up in front of the class.
No, I have to say, Ray, I think it's amazing. I think fair play to you. Like we'd be used to getting up in front of people playing music, but we know we can play it to a certain extent, right? But to get up there and do that's so daunting.
But I think
it's so daunting.
The same premise applies. If you're going to get up and do something or perform something in front of anyone, be it ballet, music, symphony orchestras, as I said, comedy, acting, any of that sort of stuff, you have to actually kind of learn the basis of how to do it.
Yeah. There's fundamentals. There's rudiments.
Like everything, there's fundamentals. Yeah. And I wouldn't have known any of the fundamentals. So I said, in the 5 weeks to do this, if I get some fundamentals out of it, I'd be delighted.
Yeah. There's a structured format, to how you write your comedy, which is just daftness to me. I can't believe there is.
But that's the thing.
I thought it was just people get up and they just start talking shit.
That's what I thought it was too. But then again, they look at you as a musician when you get up playing.
Yeah.
And they go, is it not just get up and play?
Yeah.
No, there's months of practicing.
Yeah, not
really, no. I know, you do a good...
Of course, yeah.
You would have done a basis for it,
Yeah, of course. You're playing
when
music.
you came to Sligo first, you could hardly play the bass.
That's for
look
sure.
At you now.
I know, and I still could barely play it.
Can I ask you a question?
You can ask me any question you want, right?
Well, do you ever find that when you're getting tyres changed or anything like that, or even you're in the dentist, the doctor, and there's a telly on,
yeah,
and they'll have the telly set to Channel 4 or something. You're there at 10:30 in the morning, or maybe 1:45 in the afternoon, and the most interesting television on.
Yeah, you reckon it's in daytime TV is good?
I've never seen this program before. It was called Undercover Boss.
Oh,
have you ever heard of that?
Yes. Where your man goes in as a normal punter.
Yeah.
And then he checks out everyone.
He's this fella that we were watching. It was when I say we, me and the other 2 lads that happened to be there, which was kind of odd because the 3 of us had shared this lovely experience. We were glued to the television at 10:30 in Max Tyres blowing Ballina of a Tuesday morning. And we're sitting there watching your man was the Coffee Bean in the States. You know the Coffee Bean coffee shop?
Yeah. The chain,
the chain.
Yeah.
So he was the chief executive officer.
He's a big dick.
He's a big man too.
Oh,
big man.
Was he?
He's a big man, but they made him grow out the beard. So he looked kind of scruffy, and they gave him kind of long grey hair.
Yeah.
And they put a wee baseball hat on him and an old trucker shirt.
Yeah.
So he did look completely different to himself, which was great.
Yeah.
And then he went anyway to all these coffee shops and they were training him up on how to do stuff. Sure, he was useless. And you see the staff getting tick with him and everything.
Was he pretending to be useless or was he actually useless?
I don't know.
He probably was just useless.
I think he might have been just useless.
Yeah.
Like, he wasn't very good at making coffees fast, like.
Yeah, that's not his job, like.
But it was funny the way that there was a couple of staff that would be, some staff were very helpful and they kind of they trained them well, like. They put up with his dithering.
Yeah.
And they kind of helped him along.
Yeah.
But other staff then were terrible. I presume they filled the staff in with a story that this lad's doing a false course or something and we're videoing it.
Yeah.
And of course, them all then coming out with the sob stories. That half the family has, is sick and they have to commute 4,700 miles to get to work every year.
You don't have to worry about commuting 4,700 miles.
That's what happened at the end.
I brought you a brand new Ford Ranger.
Yeah.
That's the shit.
They give them a car and to fly them off to Singapore to look at tea and they switched them to different shops to make it more handy for them. There was 3 grown men sitting in the tyre place on the verge of crying watching this show.
But that's what it is. They tug at the heartstrings during the day because the clientele that are watching those TV shows.
I was moved.
That's why Extreme Makeover Home Edition worked so well because it tugs at the heartstrings of the daytime TV clientele. Did you ever watch that show, no?
No.
Extreme Makeover Home Edition.
Well, when they build up the house.
Yeah. No, they build them a whole new house. Like, the daughter, they'd always take it too far, right? The daughter in the family will say, "Oh, I really love ponies," right?
Yeah.
And then they'll turn her whole room into a stables. They'll be pony. Okay, we heard you. We heard once that you said you like ponies. We got 48 ponies in your room. You got to feed them every day now, and you're sleeping on a bale of hay from now on.
Yeah.
And she's going to outgrow that. Another kid will say, "Oh, I really love cars. Like I love fast cars."
Yeah.
And they'll
Lamborghini.
go, "We built into the room a full Lamborghini bed that you're going to have to sleep in until you're 21. You're going to get vexed at it 3 years down the line." You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You're going to have to redesign this whole room. You built it for an 8-year-old because he's not going to be 8 forever.
And the horses will keep wandering in as well to the Lamborghini room. Did you ever see the television show Your Face or Mine?
Your Face or Mine? Oh, is that the Jimmy Carr one?
Yeah.
Oh, Ray.
The disgust on your face at the minute.
I love shit television.
Yeah.
So I even often watch Geordie. I used to watch California, for God's sake.
That's a great show.
Do you remember that?
Yeah, yeah.
Just for the cringe factor.
Yeah,
I used to love
Savage on it.
I used to love how bad it was. There was no one Savage on that show, let me tell you. Who?
One of the girls was class. I don't remember her name, but she was class.
I didn't see any Savage girls.
I'd have to get a picture up now.
Anyway, I just loved how shit it was.
Yeah.
It's amazing to watch.
Right.
Your Face or Mine is awful, Ray. It's loads of pretentious old cuds talking shy. And I get that Jimmy Carr is funny. And I love your one, Catherine Youngwon, whatever her name is.
Catherine Youngwon.
Catherine Youngwon.
I found it fascinating. I'd never seen it before.
It's a bit, I don't know, it's a bit cringy.
But no, but they're sitting there. There's like an average couple, right?
Yeah.
And they've taken photos of their noses and their mouth cheens and their eyes and the whole lot, and they're putting them up on the big screen and they're getting the audience to vote whose is sexier.
Oh, is that what it does?
Yeah.
I thought it was just that they ask a girlfriend who was better at having sex, the first fella or the second fella.
Yeah, like they bring on the exes
Yeah.
and they're going to say, well, which one do you prefer? Like,
Yeah.
who was better at this?
That's just
or
fucking silly, man.
Yeah, but no, the funniest part was when they put the 2 noses up and the audience had to vote who had the sexier nose.
Right, okay.
And the boyfriend won.
You mean the guy?
The guy's nose was sexier than the girl's nose.
All right.
How would that do anything for your self-esteem when leaving that place?
And girls are weird about their noses too, man.
Stop.
Man, that's like...
Do you ever see the show where they're absolutely stark naked in it? Naked dating.
Naked Attraction is called.
How in the name is that? How in the name of God is that even on telly?
That show made me sick, man. I saw that one night. Again, it's another one of those Your Face or Mine. Yeah. I don't need to be seeing this shit.
But it's balls out naked.
Oh,
like.
man. Look, it's a good job the TV's only 55 inch. If I had a 60 inch, I don't want the mix going to slap me into the jaw.
What's worse? You'd see fellas that are fair, well endowed, like big lads, like, and you're kind of going, that's not normal. That can't be normal.
I've never thought that, actually. I've always looked at them and gone, geez, the poor devil. He wasn't blessed with that. And like, you know?
No show is the same without a Mark Kennedy Mickey reference.
You see, if I went into that show, Ray, I'm just saying, if I went onto that show, they'd have to put the cameras back another couple of feet.
Yeah.
And just to get it in, like. And you know the way, I've seen that show, don't they? Show your legs first?
Legs first. Then,
yeah, but you'd see the tip of my Mickey when they show the legs.
Do you know the way I broke I broke the knee yesterday?
Yeah.
Pushed the knee in the Bouncy Castle.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, Emer was adamant last night that she wanted to take photos of the knee and send them on to her sister, who's... Her sister would be a fitness instructor as well, and the sister would know what a bad knee looks like.
Yeah.
So Emer was adamant she was getting pictures. So I kept saying to her, don't be getting me Mickey in that shot.
I have a sore ankle. Show me a picture of your ankle. I can't. You'll see the tip of the Mickey.
I had to put a trouser over me so to try and cover it up, you know.
Oh, that's funny, man.
So imagine though if they actually use that. What is the naked attraction?
I think it's called Naked Attraction.
You know the way rugby clubs and Gaelic clubs all over the country, they do take some of these television shows and do a charity version of them.
Yeah, Come Dance With Me or whatever it's called.
Club. Yeah. Imagine if they do a charity version of Naked Attraction.
Oh, that's a great idea. That's a great idea. That
lads from the Junior B team up. And a curtain over them.
Yeah, that's brilliant.
Now, Mary, which one of them do you like? Which one of them do you like,
Well,
Mary?
actually, I had them all at the gala dance last year, so I don't know.
Well, I know all 6 of them by just looking at their arms.
I've seen all those cheeks before. Oh, that's good. I enjoyed that.
Enjoyed that little crack, man.
Yeah.
I was at a gig on Friday night.
Oh, yeah.
The weekend started with a gig on Friday night above in Drumcliff Church.
Oh, I'm going to clap my hands.
Yeah. Mr. Brian Deedy.
Yeah.
Ooh, ooh, eh.
Yeah, that fella, yeah.
Ooh,
How did he end up out in Drumcliff?
I don't know. They do the odd gig out there.
Yeah, but for him, like...
I know, but the Protestants are fair. They're a lot easier going when it comes to doing gigs in the church.
Yeah,
there's not a hope in hell up the road in Rathcormac Church of you getting a rock concert above in the Catholic Church.
So inside in the Protestant
Drumcliff Church, yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, up beside where WB Yates was buried.
And are you trying to tell me that Emer would be going to that church?
Well, how do you mean now?
Is that her church?
No, it's not. No, it's Protestant church.
Is she Catholic?
She's Catholic. Although she did tell me that when she was a young one, that she was tearing around the place, on the bicycles. Yeah. And they'd be going in there because the church would be open, pretending to be priests.
Yeah, vicars.
Yeah, vicars, yeah. I couldn't think of that word all weekend, vicars.
Yeah, vicar, yeah.
Yeah, the vicar out there now, in fairness to him, fair play to him, I was thinking he'd be a great man to get in the podcast. He is the best crack.
Well, vicars are better crack than Catholic priests.
Oh, they're Jesus.
Because they don't have that air of a better not say anything about them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But he was there, he was delighted. He thought it was great having a bit of a rock concert on.
That's brilliant.
Yeah, and then a sport act. They had Luke Devaney and Jesse Whitehead. As a sport, and they'd be 2 local musicians.
Yeah.
And singer-songwriters and whatnot.
Aye.
Jeez, they were savage.
Were they marvellous? They were.
They were. Your man, well, for starters, Jessie was class.
Right.
She was playing a bit of guitar and she was playing a bit of fiddle.
Right.
And she was only mighty.
She was fiddling away.
She was fiddling away. She had fierce tunes. Yeah. And Luke Devaney was there as well. He sang one song.
Right.
And I'll tell you, Don McLean would be jealous.
Go away. Did you do American Pie?
It wasn't American Pie, but it was just as good. It was just as good.
I thought you were going to say, oh, he did American Pie.
No, he wrote, this is one of Luke's songs.
Oh, go away.
He wrote a song, and honestly, Don McLean would have listened to it and gone, Jesus, I wish I'd thought of that one.
Go away.
It was real good, like.
Well, fair play to you, Lukey. Go, man, Lukey. Who?
Go, man, Lukey.
And come here. So, it's obviously a good spot to have a couple of concerts, because Castlereagh done the same thing, you know. They turned the old Protestant church. No Protestants left in Castlereagh, Ray.
So now there's no rock concerts.
We got rid of them all years ago. We ran them out of town.
Apologies to any Protestants who may take offence from this podcast.
Well, look, all I know is I don't know them anymore. They got ran out. But they turned the church into an art centre and they do the same thing as you're on about. But you couldn't do that. The Catholics are too fucking high-strung.
They are.
Way too high-strung.
Even when you're having like a wedding.
Yeah.
There'd be some songs that the priest go, no, you can't sing that.
Yeah, but you go in shite.
Yeah.
What difference does it make?
That's it. Although I have to say, the old Brian Deedy concert, it was, Deedy's a funny word, isn't it?
Deedy.
It's a bit like
and
that.
Deedy, he enjoyed himself. Come on. You! Yeah! Lift that one out of you. Huh? Did he go on for long, or did he stay around? Like, did he hang around, or... Huh?
If Brian Deedy ever gets to listen to this, I do apologise.
Apologise me, yes.
Yeah.
I'm a genius in this motherfucker.
There was an awful pile of clapping at it because he'd be kind of a gospel twist to him.
The song is called Clap Your Hands.
Yeah,
isn't it?
I know, but the whole gig was an awful lot of pile of clapping. It was like the opposite of a Christy Moore gig.
Yeah, I was going to say. I bear more on the Christy Moore side of things when I gig, you know that?
You don't like people clapping?
No, I don't mind it, but people can't clap in time. I can barely play in time. Now, I mind people clapping out of time.
There's a great Ballina saying, would you go away with your misguided claps?
So here's the thing, right? Look, I'm not a genius musician by any stretch of the imagination.
Yeah.
If you're clapping along to a song, try and clap on the second and the fourth beat. Here's an idea, right?
Are we going to do we clapping?
We should
clapping
probably
masterclass.
don't clap on
All
the
right.
first beat and the third beat.
Well, you sing a bit of a song there, and I'll try and clap to it.
Okay, so the best example is an actual song that claps along to. You know,
Okay.
Nathaniel Rateliff and the Night Sweats.
Lovely.
They do a song called S.O.B. So
Right.
it goes oh, oh, oh.
Where do I start?
So this is where you should be clapping. Oh, oh. What are you at, you dirty bastard?
Why are you going to the 2 and the 4?
That's where you clap in a song on 2 and 4.
I never thought of it like that.
So I explained how to clap on 1 and 3. Let me think about. Okay, so this is where you should clap.
well, now,
Oh, oh. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, okay, I'm with you.
So you should always clap on 1 and 2 and 4. So I'm going to try and clap on 1 and 3 to show
Yeah,
you
do
how
it,
shit
crack,
it sounds.
No, you're still doing it right. You want to see the concentration of Mark's face now as I'm sitting here, and I'm staring, focusing on the wall.
That's right. Oh, that's wrong.
It sounds like you're clapping badly to the song.
Oh, so it should be oh.
Oh, which yeah.
Hear that?
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
So
yeah.
anyone who's thinking about clapping along on a gig, right? Try your best to clap on 2 and
But
4.
your version of 2 and my version of 2 is a different thing.
Why
I
not?
might take a notion to start clapping somewhere in the middle of your 2 and 4. And I might end up in the 1 and 3, and I've committed to it then.
Yeah, but it
and I can't
happens.
get out of it.
It happens all the time. But people, so what happens then is you go, everyone clap your hands, and
Yeah.
all you hear in the crowd is this. Because people are clapping at different things. You go, oh, Jeff, forget about it, right? So I use the Christy Moore technique to get people to stop clapping at
Shut the fuck up.
gigs. No, I'll play a chord out and slow the song down for a second, so people go, oh, Jesus, oh, and then I'll bring it back to where it should be. And they've learned I'm not going to clap along to that now. I think I lost it somewhere along the way. Because it's super awkward. It's terrible when people clap along. Well, I get Christy Moore's idea. Well, Brian Deedy, in Deedy, he do enjoy people clapping along, is what you're trying to say.
He loved it. He loved the claps.
Right.
My hands were falling off me leaving the place. I was sore. I was physically sore leaving the place.
Should we do some shout outs, Ray?
Yes, I have shout-outs.
Yup. Do you want to do yours first?
I will. I'll do
Yeah.
mine first. The first man I have to shout out to is in the Kilkenny region.
All right.
Hello, Kilkenny.
Good evening, Kilkenny.
Good evening, Kilkenny.
Ireland, 12 points.
We'd like to say hello to Craig.
Craig.
Craig Kenny down in
Oh,
Kilkenny.
Craig Kenny.
Craig Kenny in Kilkenny.
Yeah, good man, Craig Kenny and Kilkenny.
Yeah.
Fair play to him. He does be
He's been
listening,
mad
does he?
for a shout out for a long while, yeah.
Has he?
Yeah. And my second one is now you're not going to enjoy this one now.
Oh.
Remember in episode 20 we were speaking to young Joanne, my sister Joanne.
Aye.
Well, young Michael,
Oh, shite.
yeah, her lovely boyfriend,
Love
heard
me
some
arse,
of the
man.
things that you said about you and her, and about her sending you photos.
See
And,
if I give a shite, man.
Sending
It's
you
all the
stuff.
truth, man. He should know about it.
yeah, so he kind of got on to me.
Did he?
He did. He gave me a quick ring just to kind of ask me,
Yeah.
to ask you
Yeah.
if you could give him a little shout out.
Oh! Michael, of course, I give you a shout out.
Isn't that terrible?
Yeah.
You spend the whole last episode saying about all the filthy photos my sister's sending you, and then her boyfriend turns around and goes, "Is there any chance I can get a shout out of the podcast?"
Brilliant. That's brilliant. Yeah.
Who are yours?
Fair play to you, Mike. My ones. Okay, so we have Garage Crow and Shari. They live in San Francisco, Ray. Would you believe that?
Right.
And they're listed in San Francisco.
What's this Shari one now?
Shari, I think she might be a Medicine.
And what's her surname?
I don't know.
Because there's been a Shari Rees or Reyes, which might be a different Shari, but she is a American.
Shari, he wouldn't know. I'm lethal.
But she followed me on Instagram. I don't know this person, but that could be her.
Tis her, I'd say, yeah. I think that might be Shari. Shari, can you confirm if you're listening? Did you
Yeah.
follow both me and Raybo?
Yeah, could you send
on
me some
Instagram?
sort of a message confirming that you're not just some randomer abroad in America trying to follow me and get me in trouble with the missus? Because you're, from what I can see from the photos, you're an alright looking young one.
No. She does be enjoying our voices, Ray.
Oh, okay.
Shari. She
Right.
does be saying the two boys sound very, very attractive.
Oh.
Sound very attractive.
Well,
now.
there's nothing wrong with saying that. Like,
She hadn't got a
that's
gawk
fair
on us
enough,
yet.
You know, like,
You know?
Jesus, I couldn't blame her. Like,
So-
she's only human.
I may or may not have been forced by Garage, her boyfriend, to
Take worse photos.
No, I had to send her a voice message.
What?
I'd say, Shari, fair play to you. Does Kendi here? You have some arse on you because he knew that again. I hope that's her now.
Jeez.
No, they asked me to say much worse things. I said I don't want to get called
What
out
was
on
the
Twitter.
worst things?
No, I can't say.
Why?
Yeah, because I don't want to get called out on Twitter. But Garrod, you know who you are now out there.
What to say?
I don't know.
Oh,
him
I'm mad to know now.
No.
Give it, no, actually, just do it in a kind of an innocent kind of a way. Like the orange juice.
It was along those ideas.
All right.
Say fair play to you, Shari, because you just been enjoying the voices.
So Garage and Shari are like boyfriend and girlfriend.
Yep.
Do you think they're into that sort of stuff?
Well, Ray, I
Is
tell
that
you
what they're
what, Ray,
into?
I buy 2 plane tickets to San Fran if they're into.
For yourself and Nicola?
No, myself and yourself. I feel terrible. I'm so sorry. That is tremendous. Oh, mother God. Oh.
Maybe any other shout-outs?
Garage going Sherry. Yeah, I do. There's actually another chick in New Jersey. Gracie Finan, her name is. Gracie was studying for an exam in New Jersey, a nursing exam, and she was listening to episode 20 in the library and she got kicked out for laughing. So there we go. I says to her, look, if you fail that exam, put the professor onto the 2 of us and we'll try and explain it to him. Sorry about that.
Gracie. Sorry.
Yeah. Anyway, fair play to you, Gracie, as well. We might see you at Christmas when you're home and about. That's 21 episodes done. I keep saying it every week, but I'm blue in the face telling you, lads. Will you subscribe to the channels that you're on?
Aye.
Be it a Spotify, an Apple, a YouTube.
Or a Google Play.
Because you'll get the notification then.
Yeah.
Or a Google Play straight away.
Of a
when it's
Tuesday
up.
night when at 2 o'clock when I decide, right, that's a load of shite. I don't even want to release it, but I'm going to put it out. I said around 2:30 in the morning, you get a little ding in your phone going, Ray has admitted defeat. And it's out.
And that we've gone with this. We just got to
gone with it. And then you come back to me an hour later and go, actually, that's not so bad, Ray.
Yeah.
And I'm shocked.
Yeah, I know. Every time. And keep telling friends about it, will you? For God's sake. Tell everyone, because the more it grows, the more we'll do it, I think. Do you know what I mean?
I suppose. Can we get a holiday at some point?
No.
No? Every week. Flat house.
No, we're doing it every week, Ray. We've committed to this now.
I know, but could you imagine after a year?
No.
A year. Still at it.
We're literally just a summer asset, like.
Right, okay.
It's heavy going, isn't it?
Right, go on, so.
Good luck.
Let that be the end of it. Let's see you at that now. Good luck.